No, witam kolegów. Welcome to another Poncho of Eugene, where Eugene is viewing things. Today, we're gonna be watching episode number 19 of Public Drum Shaming by Eugene R, where R stands for vulgar roasting. Here you're gonna see the 10 unlucky and brave participants of today's batch. As always, feel free to use the timestamps to jump in the future and travel to the desired video. Before we jump in, I just wanted to inform you that Mr. Ignacy Zielinski, Dr. Zielinski,
No, it isn't ready.
has contacted me recently and preferred to withdraw from these reviews, which is always, of course, very sad for me to hear, but no judgment here, no shaming, only public drum shaming. Therefore, we're adding another submission to this batch, which is gonna be Mr. Frederik. To anybody who hasn't participated yet and would like to submit his video for this kind of review, please make sure that you watch the rules video first before sending me your stuff. Additionally, anybody and everybody who feels generous enough to support me morally and, more importantly, financially, you can always become my El Patron following this Patreon link. Any support during these dark and uncertain times is, of course, welcome and appreciated. Not gonna talk too much about my previous review. Right now I'm using like a 4K new webcam. You probably don't care, well, whatever, like high fancy quality. Let's start immediately with submission number 1 from Mr. Martti Merilaid. And this is a Parkway Drive drum cover, Boneyards. Let's watch. Camera sound. Okay, hammer blast with the right cymbal. Super precise. Nice rolls. Good sound for a camera sound. Yes, bomb blast. Oh, trigger. I see a roll in trigger. Nice and tight. Fairly modest on the power. Could probably punch a bit harder for this slow time. Holy shit. I did not expect that. Nice. More passion, please. But technical stuff. Good rolls. 4/2s. Dylan Watson approves. I see ghost notes, but I don't hear them. It's understandable. Yeah. Yes. More anger in the face is okay. Approved. Nice skank beat, like everything is yes. Super tight. Check it out, he almost destroyed his crash, now it's tilted, so this is the kind of drumming we want to see here. Ah yeah, he's smiling, he approves. I think he knows that his crash is about to crash. Oh, was that a hiccup? Not sure. He's like, Madonna. Very good. You know what? I'm gonna just tell you this. Like the whole thing that he left the crash like this and he didn't reshoot the whole thing. Awesome. I fucking love it because I think this brings so much life into the videos. Thank you very much for the submission. The good stuff, decent amount of power, I'd say like fairly like on the fast parts for sure. Super precise kicks, nice breakdowns, the patterns with the kicks during the breakdowns. Rolls are very good, like 4/2. I am impressed by how good the camera sound was. If this was just full camera sound and trigger, this was like wow. Like, very nice. You have, like, the balance is so good between the song, between your drums, the cymbals, the everything. Like, wow. This is very cool. Like, one of the best kind of budget videos I've seen in terms of sound balance and mix. The bad stuff, sometimes I missed a little bit of this that you actually eventually used in the end when you destroyed your crash. So this is just the only thing that I would prefer to have a little bit more. You know, like if you go slow, if it's a slow breakdown, don't be afraid to push more, you know, like the fast stuff, relaxed, the breakdown's a bit harder. I don't mean like you hit harder, but like you show that you intend to play harder. This is like something that I always say, like I'm probably one of the most gentle playing drummers ever, because I cannot afford to hit hard. When people hear this, they say like, you don't look like you play gentle, you look like you're destroying everything. That's actually not true. I just make it look like I'm destroying everything. Anyway, the second thing is obviously just the production. You have great skills, make sure that you invest in good gear. Microphones, cameras, lights, and all the fancy Hollywood jazz. That's all. Thanks, you're on a right track. Great skills, and you know what you're doing, so keep up the good work. Let's continue with submission number 2 from Mr. Pedro Santana. And this one is a holy shit Dream Theater, 9 minutes 34 seconds. Alien, full one-shot drum cover. And it says, one take shot of an awesome attempt to perform this. It's an awesome attempt. So we already know that the attempt is awesome. Well, let's see how awesome this is. Small glitches, of course. Aha, excuses. Okay, well, almost 10 minutes. We have no choice. Let's go. Wow. Oh, holy shit. Behemoth. Oh, the kicks are like rumbling. The toms. Holy fuck, what's with those toms? They're like deep as hell. The snare? The snare sounds so weird, like high. Cha 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 cha, but the toms are the opposite. It's the difference between. Man, mad skills. You know? I'm just gonna stop here and say that we're only watching like less than a minute, but it's already like super impressive. Yeah, coordination, independence, everything is yes. It's Dream Theater, of course. This is simple part, I could play this. Oh yes. Final boss. And it's not even his final form. Yeah, this is awesome. So much cool stuff happening here. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of like music and drumming. I'm not saying that I don't like it, but not a huge fan. And I really enjoy watching him playing. Oh yeah, now we're onto tricks, stick tricks. Ah, maybe this was a glitch? Tell me if this was a glitch. Yes. Yes, he's excited. Ah, hell yeah, man, you made it through till the end. Congratulations. You are amazing. Thank you very much for the submission. The good stuff, well, obviously, technique, skills, amazing memory, capacity. I don't know how much do you have in here, but this was insanely impressive, honestly, and very tight. And a weird drum mix, weird in a good way. I honestly, like, for me it was standing out among all the like metal mixes that I usually like, you know, hear. And I wanted to tell you another thing about like the camera angle, because like, you know, I usually like criticize one camera angled videos, and since this is like a one full take from the beginning till the end with no camera cuts, so that it's like it's genuinely like a proof that you played it without gluing anything. This was probably a relatively good angle, you know, because I'm thinking like, what angle could you still choose if it's only one single angle? Maybe front or no, but this one is like, okay, more or less everything is visible here except for the left floor tom, and then that's it. Usually I would, you know, say like, oh, more cameras, more lights, but the bad stuff, maybe only the lights and the camera quality itself, not the angle, okay? Because I really cannot tell you, I really cannot criticize any of your technique because the passion was there and everything was there, so that's it. It's like, wow, holy crap, and well done. So I really have nothing to say. Awesome. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. This is submission number 3 from Mr. Jake Wehn. And when you're gonna ask, I'm gonna say when, I'm gonna say Jake now. 17-year-old drummer Jacob Wehn covering Communion by Revocation in a tuxedo. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Wow, we got like tabs and whatnot. Wow. Good power, good speed. Super fast. Very nice. I'm just gonna stop you here and say, if I would play like this at the age of 17, like, holy crap, I would be already among the legends. Decapitated camera angles, don't really approve them, but what can we do? Super powerful and fast, like, very good, holy crap, wow. Oh, those socks. The tuxedo and socks like that. Okay. Precise. Decent kick technique. Powerful. Wow. Great rolls. Not a huge fan of moving foot cam. I am the only one who's allowed to do this. Please don't do that on your video. Just joking. Wow. Please let me know if you have some kind of super fancy musical education, because it does strike me like you do. You're not some street kiddo who just learned to play drums, or at least this. If that's true, and I'm wrong, then like wow, double wow. Man, the kids these days, the stuff they can play. Am I right? Yes. Holy crap, the blast is amazing. Oh, the rolls, man, you're fantastic. Oh, yes. The rolls are like evil. Oh, yeah, those shifts. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Pearl Sensitone snare. Yeah, the good cheap solution. Very nice. Well, holy shit. I am blown away. The good stuff, your age, you know, at this, at the age of 17, you're playing like this. What I already mentioned this before, like, I am honestly speechless. This is amazing. Pretty cool mix, like decent balance, you know, between the song, the drums and whatnot. You're like precise and powerful and angry and passionate, and you have cool socks and whatnot. I cannot compliment you enough because everything is yes. The bad stuff, only the, you know, the camera, what I mentioned, like, it's just like this kind of a, don't cut off your head, please. Your face, trust me, is a very important part of your performance, believe it or not. So, like, all the super close-up zoom-ins and decapitated camera angles, this is just something I'm not very big fan of, because, like, you also cannot really see too much what's happening. So, different cameras, better lights, more expensive equipment in terms of video, because you need to show the world what you can do in full HD 4K, because everybody needs to see what you can do, like, in IMAX theaters, you know? And the second thing is, like, you know, like the mix itself, you can just always like look for like more fancy way to mix it, because this was like very kind of raw, mixed, raw, honest, but it can be probably always like bigger and more monstrous, you know, whatnot, because like, that's it, not gonna criticize anything else, because everything else was like, wow. Thank you so much for this submission. And we're continuing with submission number 4 from Mr.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right?
Get out of here. Nah, and he got out of here. I'm sorry guys, but as you can see, Ben's video is private, so
Okay, I say we leave him in there.
please, Mr. Ben, contact me if you are watching this and talk to me about this if you would still like to be featured in the next batch, and make your video unlisted so I can watch it. Otherwise, not possible. Let's move on to the real submission number 4, which is from Mr. Dilip. This is Born of Osiris, Empires Erased. Drum cover. Okay, so DW9000, very important hashtag. Okay, an E drum set. Oh, what's that toy there? Like a plush toy. It looks awesome. Check it out. He says like DW, but I see some kind of a fancy, what is this, trick or ACD in the back. That snare is a shotgun. Ugh. Before we continue, I just wanted to say, like, just a bit too much of empty space. Love the pedals, love the plush toy, but like this part of the video serves only one purpose, for me to float around here like this, but otherwise, not the best camera angle. Super precise. Not sure how much this was edited. It could be, if it's MIDI, easily. Oh, this is cool. One thing I would like to point out right now, please pay attention to how he's sitting and how far he's stretching his arms and like kind of leaning a little bit of his body to reach the cymbals and toms. This is something I don't think is a very good thing. I would prefer him to bring the upper part of the drums closer. Feels a little bit like playing with stretched arms too much. Insanity starts now. A lot of tempo changes. It's very nice and tight, for sure. Decent power, I would say. Could be always a bit more powerful, but I would prefer for you to have a little bit more of this kind of a rhythmic movement with your body. Sometimes seems a little bit stiff, like kind of robotic playing. Wow, great rolls. That was awesome. Rick and Morty, thank you kindly for this submission. The good stuff, fairly precise, fairly powerful, nice sounding E drums. That's all I can say. The bad stuff, nothing super terrible, except for like the drumming is alright. All the stuff that I pointed out about stiffness, about stretching the arms, try to just keep that in mind. That's one thing. A little bit more passion, anger would never hurt. A little bit more, you know, bashing is never gonna hurt. And the only thing that, like, you know, the lights, the camera is a bit too dark. Not the best, obviously, camera angle. That's all I can say. Like, basically, like, also eventually live acoustic drum kit, you know, with mics and fancy studio. So, but for like a bedroom kind of a practice session with an E-drums, this is decent. So, thank you very much. Let's continue. Submission number 5 from Mr. Karl.
Oh no.
Psychotic Delusions of Grandeur. 3 drum cams. It's 3 drum cams, not only 1. Camera sound, okay. Like kind of a fisheye action camera. This is a little bit too close. This is not fisheye. Okay, this is nice. Oh, that snare is pro. Yeah, tough live recording conditions. Yes. Yes, there's the fire. Yeah, you know, also for camera sound, it's pretty okay. You can hear the drums more or less. Oh, yes. Wow, great blast. Fast stuff. Hand switch blast. Oh, this angle is killing my eyes. Blurry. Tilted. Oh, yes. Wow. Nice. Wow, man. These blasts are awesome. Super cool. Hurt a blast. Haha, like the tiptoeing on the pedals. Very cool. I'm wondering if you're playing to a metronome or no, or this is just like super live, no click. Ah, destruction. This is like an earthquake. He's doing a gravity blast with the right and playing like a pattern with the left. Thank you very much for the submission. The good stuff. Overall decent. Power, passion, speed, especially the blast, the blast, the gravity blast. You got some nice chops. That was very cool. The bad stuff, just like, you know, obviously the quality, but it's like understandable live drum cam, you know, would be cool to have sound from the console, and the lights are blinding, but this is something everybody struggles with a lot, you know, so this is decent. It's like, let's say, it's always tough conditions to record. So that's the only thing that, you know, because the skills, you got the skills. So thank you very much for this submission. And guys, we move on. This is the true submission number 6 from Mr. Dmitriy Shnaydman. Prison of My Mind. Cool. Big drum kit. Cool sounding snare. Okay, so we got like, okay, bass and guitar. It's like almost like a full band. Ah, I'm sorry, I apologize, I'm gonna move here. Oh, the drums sound massive. Cool. Oh, Prison. That snare is awesome. Oh, vocals. I'm sorry, where should I go? Here? Whoa! Right hi-hat action. I'm gonna go like... gonna be here. Okay, clean vocals. Yeah, cool sounding drums. Yeah, nice swing. Cool, technical stuff. No, nice rolls. Ah, this dude. Gonna move here now. Oh, those rolls were amazing. Ah, man, these cutaway scenes. Oh, fast kicks. Why? Show me the kicks. Show me the kicks. Don't show me this guy in the forest. Double strokes. Okay. Oh, now we have another guitar player here. Hello, welcome. Oh, the double strokes are good. Very precise. I'm gonna stop you here just for a second because I'll forget to criticize this later. Like, pay attention to these frames here. Like this frame here, this cam is overlapping the foot cam. There's a super small tiny little gap here between these two. It's like kind of a bunch of like printed photographs on top of each other. It's I'm not saying that, like, yeah, of course it's a matter of taste, but just like for the naked eye it looks a little bit kind of meh, unprofessional. Like, Oh no, we got Tool. Oh man. Wow, this is cool artwork. Okay, thank you very much for the submission. The good stuff, great technique, great swing, great power, super good precision. The rolls were amazing. The double strokes on the kicks were amazing. Also, like the overall drum kit, I really dig the mix. I really like the way it sounded huge. Especially the snare is a nice kind of a shotgun snare. It was also super awesome. Overall, nice performance. Well done, everybody. The bad stuff, only like this kind of, let's say, video editing, I'm just not a fan of. Obviously, this is a matter of taste. I would usually prefer to have rather like full screen switches with not that many like boxes. There's so many boxes at the same time, and then like obviously you cannot watch all the boxes at the same time. And when it's like just rather completely switches full screen from one instrument to the other, I think it's like aesthetically more pleasing and easier to follow with the eye. Just my 2 cents, you know, so I understand that not everybody will agree. That's all I can say, because like, you know, yeah, the video production is just like more cameras, more professional looking lights and cameras and filming. That's it, because the skills are there, the drumming was good, so thanks again, and let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. This is entry number 7 from Mr. Spor Drums, whatever that means. And this is Torture of Hypocrisy Mass Murder Mechanism. I don't know where the band and the song name starts and ends, so it's one of those. Okay, so... I like this sound sample. Wow, the sound. Oh, that blur. Man, before I forget, this blur is like... I understand that this is like... I'd rather just put the camera closer, okay? So, like, does not look very nice. So, that's why I'm saying this immediately. And you're using the original Copito beaters. You're one of a kind. A super low tuned guitar. The kicks are nicely evenly spaced. Yes, pretty tight. Very nice and precise. Not a huge fan of this kind of like foot cam angle when it's like filming the feet from the top. Nice and relaxed, you know, focusing on saving energy, not super fast, you know, but parts are challenging. Wow, this was a nice roll. I feel like I could use a little bit more of that passion and anger. Listen to the kicks. A bit of sloppiness here, and also maybe not like precisely locked on the grid with 16th notes. Nothing tragic. Lunch is ready. Also, another thing that I want to point out is pay attention to the quality of the image of the foot cam and of the upper part. It seems like the foot cam actually is like so crystal clean, but maybe it's just because it's small, you know, so, and this one is stretched, I don't know. Very nice. Thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff, decent overall playing, like relatively technical, relatively fast, relatively precise, relatively powerful. Not bad overall. The bad stuff is just the kicks here and there, the blurriness in the camera and the overall camera work. Maybe like, you know, always room for improvement for audio and for video. I missed a little bit of the passion, of the anger, of the power. That's also like one thing about the drumming, but the rest is like, the rest is there, you know, you're on the right track. Keep always improving, try to always go with more expensive equipment and sound better and look better. Thank you very much for this entry. The next one is submission number 8 from Mr. Patrick Blouin. Something like that. Sorry. And this is trying to play Flash God Apocalypse no drum cover. So this is not a drum cover. No drum cover, but he's trying to play Okay, so sorry for the stupid jokes. Okay, so what's up? Let's watch. This song is a bitch. In a good way, of course. Ba-bum. Camera sound. Okay. Oh, guess what? Is that me? Is that Eugene playing here on the laptop in the background? I think it is. Yeah, those rolls are wrong, but I don't blame you for not pulling them off. Yes. Ba-bum. Yes, very good. This is good. Okay, yes. Full boss stuff, yes, very good. Hi-hat? Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, the kick pattern is so it's that there that Francesco, of course, insisted that I also keep with the kicks, for which I curse Italy. I'll never forgive the Italians. Yes, so that it's super tough to play, but now we're gonna have the toughest roll. Simplified. Hammer blast. Not traditional blast. I wish I could hear the kicks a little bit louder. Okay, cool. It's a chill version. I remember working on the lyrics for this song with Francesco till 5 a.m. Good times. Okay, the kicks are not 16th notes here. Should be. And this one. Okay, well, not like that. It's digga 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 with threes and like hand kick, hand kick. Oh, very good. The toms were there. I always forget to play the boom toms there. Francesco looks at me angrily. Britney Spears. Toms? No, at the wrong place, man. Wow, that left hand. Faster than it's supposed to be. Man, this part is insane, I know. But it's at least short. Very good. Man, this was awesome. Flash God Apocalypse violation at Gefla. No, I don't want to watch that. That performance was very cold and windy, I recall. Thank you very much for the submission. It's so awesome to see people playing stuff that I somehow participated in creating. So thank you. The good stuff, yeah, you know, this song is a bitch, so it's like it's worth the effort. Thank you for trying. Obviously, like, this was a nice chilled and simplified version, you know, and you tried to do your best just by listening, and like the skeleton of the drum parts was there. So cool, I'm gonna give you A for effort, you know. The bad stuff is, of course, is just the skeleton. So the meat, the skin, and all the hair and the fine details, of course, the devil's in the details, unfortunately. And believe it or not, I wish I could play it like somehow simplified, more intuitive. Like, there are a lot of super kind of delicate moments in drum parts that you didn't play that are in the original song, which focus and, let's say, like, they're supporting and emphasizing the guitar and the orchestra a lot, which makes Francesco's drumming, you know. So, and it kind of makes sense that that you would keep those there, you know. Trust me, like, when you learn to play all those insane patterns that Francesco wrote for this song, it's very fun to play. I love to play this song, even if it's insanely slow for Flash God standards and it's packed with a lot of insane stuff. It's still a lot of fun to play it. One of my favorite songs. So yeah, that's all. Like, you know, and in terms of obviously just like quality, just better lights, better cameras, but just keep trying, and it was awesome. This is a very tough song, so, you know, Thank you so much for the submission. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we continue. This is gonna be the new added participant of Batch 19. This is submission number 9 from Mr. Frederik. And oh, cool. Flash God Apocalypse. No. Is this a joke? Guys, it's the same thing again. Okay, very good. Nice power. Oh yeah, super precise roll, like almost exactly how I played. Ah, Pikachu. Kicks. Okay, since this sounds already very good, you know, this is what's this ad, Lidl ad. We don't need Lidl ads. This sounds already very good. I'm gonna go back and watch the kicks because I'll be a harsh critic. I wanna listen because it doesn't seem like the kicks. The video does not correspond to the sound. Was that edited? We need Craig Reynolds here in the studio to tell me whether this was edited or not. He's the master. I think if you watch at half speed and you watch the right beater, which is supposed to be 8 notes, ton, 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 because it's ta 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 at half speed. The right foot does not move ton, 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 ton. It's slower. So I'm afraid these are not 16th notes, my friend. Yeah, it's like boom, 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 what we hear, and it's moving boom, 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 something like this. Watch carefully. I don't want to rewatch it too many times because I don't want to waste time with this, but so that's one red flag here. Okay, I'll take it back because I think the audio that I heard, the 16th notes, might be actually from the original song. And his kicks are not fake, they're just not 16th notes. They're just like boo, 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 slower, muffled. And the kicks that I think I hear are from the original song. Okay, so I partially take back what I said. I apologize, but this is still not 16th notes. Roll great. Amazing. Nice sounding drums overall. Very good. The wrong roll. Yes, very good. Ta ta ta. But the kicks are a bit wrong. Okay, simplified roll. Yeah, nobody can play that roll. The blast is good. Tom, missed the floor, Tom. Yes, this is good. Okay. No. Ah, yeah. The ninja stick, something I would never be able to do. Super powerful toms. This is cool. This is cool. Did you hear? How about I'm gonna steal this idea and play it when Francesco's not paying attention. Simplified, okay. The kick is super live. I'm not sure if he's using triggers at all. Oh, this one is great. Not how I played it, but great. The answer is just no. Simplified, but good. Man, you know, I'm watching him play, and this sounds good, and this looks good, and it's like, wow, holy crap, this is awesome. But at the same time, I know that like so much of this stuff is simplified, which makes me think like, holy shit, this song is very technically unplayable. Somehow maybe boosts my self-esteem that I still insist on playing it, so thank you. Very good. This floor tom that he did there, pay attention. This it's not on the record, and it was never intended to be like this. It was just snare and then 2 kicks. And I started to put these floor toms on purpose actually when I play live, and Francesco still hasn't noticed that. Yes, good. Very good. Okay. Super cool. I love this interpretation of the song. I personally think it's like not inferior to the original at all. Yes, that part is super tough. Okay, this was like almost super close to how it should be played. If anybody actually cares, I posted a live video of this song from 2021 when we played in Guts, and I posted some short clips from that on my social media profiles where I kind of break down some of the parts and explain certain patterns, like how, man, this song is insanely tough. Holy shit. And this is one of the slowest songs Flashcode has that we play. Yes. He loves this part. Yeah, we all love this part. Oh yeah, this is cool. You know what? Let me tell you that these modifications you're making are dangerous for me, because I'm watching them. I like some of them more than the original drum parts, and I'm gonna say, hey, how about I'm gonna try out that too. So if you ever see me playing this song live with parts that I steal from Frederik, you know why. Ah, yeah, the blast is too fast to handle, I know. Oh, the roll was amazing in the end. Thank you so much for this submission. It made my day. The good stuff, great sounding kit. Great sounding attempt. Most of the stuff was there, but I know why it was, because we spoke a while ago, and I sent you the video where I'm playing this song in studio. So just for everybody else to know, like, what about learning the parts and how can you, because I think learning these parts by ear is almost impossible. Just like watching it is so much more simple to do than like just hearing, because like of the mix and whatnot. Okay, so like most of the stuff was there, like really nice ideas. I love it. Honestly, made my day. Like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The bad stuff, like the kicks, I would say, like, out of all the things that I criticized, the kicks were probably the biggest problem that I would, let's say, suggest to fix. Like the different drum fills, that's, in my opinion, that's not the biggest issue, because honestly, like, nobody really knows what kind of exact drum fills you're gonna play. Like 99% of the people are not gonna know, but a much bigger like amount of people can notice sloppy kicks than the wrong fills, in my opinion, because for the fills you need to know the song. For the sloppy kicks you just need to be not deaf entirely, you know. So yeah, I would address you to fix the kicks. Yeah, the audio is great, the video is great, overall like nice production, decent skills. You know, the biggest tragedy of this song, let's say, like, if you would be hired to perform this song live, yes, this is okay, this is doable for you more or less, but the bad news is that this is one of the slowest and easiest songs that they have, so that's also like, you know, if Flash God's live set would be songs like this only, then it would be a different story, you know, but like, you have to be able to play super fast and super slow and super technical, so of course, but awesome, made my day, thank you so much. I think out of all the no drum covers that I saw, which I didn't see actually that many, this one was probably the closest to the original, how I recorded it, so I'm very flattered. Thank you for the attempt, and you're awesome. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final submission for today, which is basically the new added submission instead of Mr.
Ben.
And this one is from Mr. Witold Kozak.
Welcome, Kozak.
And this is Definition. Imagination. Okay. The material was shot during the making of the Imagine clip in Bydgoszcz. Oh, Bydgoszcz Advanced Studio. First rule of Advanced Studio, Banisher, Bydgoszcz. Very good. Let's watch. Okay, this is an outdoor thing. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go right away and say, so I assume that the sound is from the album or from like whatever, and this is just like hand movement imitation. Okay, just so that we're clear, no shaming here, just so that we know. This could be easily like super live and okay drums, you know. The snare is like insanely fat. Love it. Very nice. Sounds super nice. Good. Nice skank beats. The rolls are awesome. The 4/2s. Decent power for the skank. This stick height is good. Very good. Very good. Very tasty drumming. Tasty, tasteful. I love that snare drum. Sounds amazing. Nice and powerful. Oh yeah, fast double bass. Nah, I wish it was louder. Longer, I mean. What's this? Change of scenery. Oh wow, this is cool. Interesting choice. I wish we would have a little bit more of the metal mordę, you know? Żuk na twarzy. Oh yes, kicks. But we don't see the kicks. How honest are those kicks? Ah, he's using axes. Wait a second, what the hell is that? These are axis pedals. Was he using axes before? Ah. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I just didn't pay attention. Yes, he was using axes before, okay? Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff, I absolutely loved the way your drums sound. Like, super beefy. Like, holy crap. Very good, very good. Like, juicy snare, especially the snare, but everything, the kicks and the toms, great mix. I love it. Yeah, the video production is like, yeah, more or less decent, like on this kind of abandoned whatnot. You're played pretty nicely and precisely. If this is unedited and like, or more or less unedited, sounds very nice and groovy and powerful. You have a nice swing with the arm. This was good, actually. Like, you know, fast, precise, powerful, and slow. All of those things. The bad stuff, honestly, not much. Probably a little bit of the anger that I was kind of lacking, too much focus on the drum parts itself, just like kind of this like very kind of a serious face of thinking and memorizing the parts, you know. So that's the only, I felt a little bit of lack of communication with the people, you know, with the audience, or whatever, like passion. Other than that, it was great, in my opinion. It was very nice, honestly. Thank you very much. Boys and girls, this is it, the grand finale. We are done with batch number 19. Well done, well done.
Well done.
Thank you everybody who submitted their stuff. Furthermore, this is gonna be batch number 20, which we're gonna review next time, and hopefully Mr. Ban.
Right?
You're gonna be in there. If you contact me, please make sure that you do. If not, then we're gonna add a different participant here, okay? To anybody who hasn't participated yet in these reviews and would like to submit their video, please make sure that you watch the video on the rules on how to submit your video before you send me your stuff. Additionally, to anybody and everybody who feels generous enough to support me morally and more importantly financially, you can always become my El Patron by following this Patreon link you see here down below. This will be it. Thank you once again for watching. I'll be saying goodbye. Stay healthy, take care. Cheers. Eugene out. Bye-bye. Impressed by this precision? Me too. This is all achievable thanks to the Foot Blaster triggers. Make sure that you head to footblaster.com and use the code Eugene in order to get a discount for your next Foot Blaster trigger purchase. Yes! Holy crap, the blast is amazing. Oh, the rolls, man, you're fantastic.